Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. Today we're taking a look at our 16-foot tandem axle enclosed trailer. This trailer is currently for sale. We have it in our showroom right now. It's equipped with a 3,500 PSI, 10 gallon a minute cold water pressure washer and a 300 PSI, a 10 gallon a minute gas engine soft wash system. So we'll go ahead and start up front here and then we'll move around back and you can get a better view of the equipment back there. Up front, we've got 3 of the electric Titan hose reels with the premium hose guides on them. This particular setup has a 2-gun system for the pressure washer. So these top 2 hose reels are designated for the pressure washer. They've each got 200 feet of the 3/8 high pressure hose on there. And we use different colors to designate the difference between them while they're out on the job site. At the bottom we have 3/4 inch hose. There's a 100-foot line there. And then of course on these hose reels you can see we put these extra fittings there to kind of lock in those quick couplers so you don't have any hoses moving around, and it makes it look super nice and professional and clean whenever you're at the job site. Up front in the nose we have a green tool chest to keep your parts organized. We've got 2 of the 35-gallon tanks, and one of those tanks is a downstream soap injection tank, so that'll hold any of the soap that you want to pull through your pressure washer, and soap can go through each one of those hose reels if you want it to. And then the other tank is actually for winterizing this system. So if you're one of the lucky folks that's down south and you don't have to worry about anything freezing, then you can use that second 35-gallon tank as an additional soap tank. Down at the bottom here we have the 2-inch tank drain. There's a valve on the other side of this wall that you can control that with if you just want to empty your tank, or if you want to do bucket filling, hand washing, however you need to use it. Then around back we have the soft wash system and the pressure washer facing the rear. So on the passenger side, we'll start with the soft wash. This has the AR45 gear-driven diaphragm pump, and it's on a Honda GX200 engine. So that system is hooked up to this 18-inch hose reel. So this hose reel is a little bit bigger than the ones that we had on the other side. This will hold 300 feet of the 1/2-inch hose, and that's what it's equipped with right now. Over on the driver's side, we've got the pressure washer. It's got the Honda GX800 engine with the big T-Series general pump. That's the 10 gallon a minute pump. We have it hooked up to a 12-gallon fuel tank, which is a little bit larger. It's about twice the size of the average 6-gallon fuel tank that these come with. And then we have a fuel door off to the side so that whenever you pull up to the pump, you can just fill it from that door instead of having to use an external fuel tank and then go and manually fill it. It's a lot easier that way. Next, I'll kind of crawl up in here and show you more of the equipment that's behind these 2 pieces of equipment here. So behind the soft wash system, we've got the battery that powers all of the electric hose reels. We've got the proportioner manifold that's connected to the gas engine soft wash. How this manifold works is we've got the water line, the surfactant line, and the bleach line. And you can see on the bleach line, we've actually got a rinse valve here. So you can keep this nice and clean by rinsing it out after every use, and that will just lengthen the life on this manifold, specifically the bleach valve. We've got a 7-gallon surfactant tank, and then we've got a 55-gallon bleach or SH tank. On this bleach tank, we have a vent that comes off, so that takes any of those any of the fumes that come off of that chemical can go out through the floor of the trailer instead of collecting inside your trailer and corroding your equipment and your wiring. Beyond that, we have the 30-inch Mossmatic surface cleaner. If you've never used a Mossmatic surface cleaner, these are super professional, very high quality surface cleaners. So 30-inch is excellent for 10 gallon a minute use. You would have to use something right around 20 inches or 24 inches for 5 gallon a minute use. But we have this strapped in here, so this isn't going to move anywhere while you're transporting, and it's easy to get in and out where it's positioned. We've also got the protective flooring in this trailer. We do this for pretty much all of our builds that have soft wash systems in them now. Just because that bleach is so corrosive, it really lengthens the life on the floor of the trailer. We have a 325-gallon water tank. Hooked up to this water tank is the incoming line, so it fills from the hose reel goes into the tank. Underneath that green incoming line is where the float valve is. That float valve controls the water level, so it'll actually shut the water off when the tank's all the way full, and then as the tank starts to lower, it'll start filling it up again. A cool bypass system is the yellow hose that's connected to that tank, and that goes to the pressure washer. The pressure washer, whenever you let off the trigger, will automatically cycle that water back to your water tank and keep it from overheating your pressure washer pump. So it's just a protective system that we install on all of these that have water tanks in there. But otherwise, I mean, the biggest, most noticeable difference between what we do and what some other people do is we try to keep these builds as clean as possible, as professional looking as possible. So when you're looking at these, you'll see that the wiring is all tucked behind the equipment or along the sides of the trailer. All the hoses are zip tied together. Everything is nice and clean, or you just can't see it at all. So we try to really focus on a clean, quality build when we put this together. But if you have any questions on this rig or any of the other rigs, just give us a call. Thanks.